Am I on the screen?
Yo.
Damn. Osaka. Dude.
22.
Yo, ready?
To your head. Every sport has a loop.
Age, sex.
Be fearful. Okay, we're done. And that's the bottom line.
Hello everyone, and welcome to The Bottom Line, a sports show where we debate the hottest topics in the sports world. I'm Robbie Callaghan.
And I'm Darnell Smith.
Today's topic is former NFL quarterback Colin Kaepernick has been unemployed since week 17 of the 2016 season. Is it because he's not athletic enough, or did he just run himself out of the league with the actions he took?
Well, now, Colin Kaepernick is the face of the Nike campaign. This is the 30th anniversary campaign, actually. And what it stands for is believe in something, even if it's sacrificing everything. So the question is, betraying everything he gave up with his football career and everything like that to stand up for social justice. But was it really that, or did he just lose his touch?
Well, you saw now plenty of professional athletes, not only in the NFL, but other professional sports have followed Kaepernick. It's even led to college athletes in the NCAA to take a stand with Kaepernick as well.
Now, college is actually going to, cutting out the national anthem because they don't want it to be televised. And I don't know how I feel about that. How you feel about that?
I actually produced for the NYIT athletic department.
Right.
We used to film the anthem, and we had a situation during a volleyball game where 3 players on the opposing team took a knee, and ever since then we've actually been cutting out the anthem. Let me ask you something. When you go to an NYIT game or any professional game, do you feel uncomfortable or forced to stand for the anthem per se? Like, do you feel like pressured?
I'm not gonna lie, I was actually put in a little bit of a predicament like that a couple years ago when I was on the baseball team. This is right around the time and Colin Kaepernick and all of that, he was kneeling and all of that. And the national anthem came up, and everybody just looked at me kind of funny, like if I was going to kneel or not. I definitely feel like people should have the right to do what they feel and not be judged.
There are rules that apply to not only the NFL and the NCAA pertaining to standing for the anthem. For example, right here I have the NFL owners unanimously approved of a new national anthem policy of this year that requires players to stand if they're out on the field, but they have the right to stay in the locker room if they like. And even though it was only an idea rule that lasted maybe a month before they put it aside, but it's still in the process of being made. As for the NCAA rule is players are expected to stand for the anthem, but they don't get penalized if they choose not to.
And this, I think, is a good tactic to not form any conflict between what people believe they should do.
Kids in public schools and private schools as well, that's been very controversial as well since Colin Kaepernick took this stand, is whether or not kids in, just even elementary schools are required to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance or the national anthem, whichever one's played. And there are a lot of parents who, would send in a note or something like that giving guidance to the school saying my kid is not participating in the anthem.
Right, but the question is, why is it like that?
And I actually have something here from the NYIT student handbook that I took, Alex, about non-discrimination. NYIT does not discriminate in admissions or access to its programs and activities on the basis of race, color, national origin, religion, ethnicity, age, sex, gender, or gender identity. It's pretty much just saying you have to show and give respect to everyone, no matter what their background is. Do you think Colin Kaepernick doesn't have a roster spot in the NFL because of the actions he took, or he's just not capable of playing NFL football?
It's definitely because of the actions he took. I mean, when you look at his skill set, he's a pretty mobile quarterback.
I'm gonna have to disagree with you. I truly believe it's not the publicity around him and the backlash he got probably doesn't help him,
Right.
And I'll agree with that point. But I disagree. I truly think Kaepernick is not able to athletically stand an NFL game anymore.
Why is that?
Kaepernick has not played a game in, we just said, 2 years. Some people will say it's because of what he did, but it's difficult to just return to a league.
Colin Kaepernick is not a league, even though, for his actions, the other players are. I think it's because, he was the leader of the whole thing.
What do you guys think is the bottom line? Tweet us your answer at Globesville on Twitter, as well as voting on the weekly Twitter poll at Globesville.com. Next week's bottom line is where Serena Williams and what happened to her at the U.S. Open. I'm Robbie Callaghan.
I'm Darnell Smith, and that's the bottom line.